Hey, we back at it. We back at it. Hey, y'all, listen here. This time we have a QB on for Colorado. And listen, he's 6'6" or 6'5". We finna find out. I got to know. Is he 6'6" or 6'5"? He could run it, he could throw it. You know, if Sean Lewis and Coach Prime brought him in, you know he got something. He got something. So I'm glad he with us. I'm glad we got us a Juco QB in. Hey, I'm ready to hear his story. I went Juco. I done transferred from some Jucos. He done transferred from some Jucos. So now, hey, and I feel him. He ready to rock and roll with this black and gold, all black. Might go all gold one day. Hey, listen, all white. Listen, we got a QB, Gavin Kuld, finna come on here and tell us about his amazing story. I'm ready to hear it, and I'm ready to see what he do. Hey, without further ado, we finna bring him on, y'all. We about to bring him on. Gavin, what's happening, man?
What's happening? How's it going?
Good, man. Good, man. Listen, I hit that JUCO route just like you did, so I'm ready to hear your story, man. So you from North Carolina, you played ball. I done seen you play ball up there, and you got some in Florida. So, man, tell me about the high school journey, man. How was your high school journey?
That was a long one. I'm not gonna lie. So,
Yeah.
grew up in a small town. Went to a 1 AA school in North Carolina. So
Okay.
that in and of itself hard to get out of. So yeah, transferred out once or twice, trying to find a bigger place to go. Ended up reclassing back to class of 2021. Originally was a 2020. It was just the best fit from a couple of my quarterback coaches back home. They were talking, I was going to graduate at 17 years old. So let's
Yeah.
find a way to get that maturity in there and get one more year of high school, right?
Yeah.
And that kind of went as it went. COVID hit right in the middle of the spring semester. So everything kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Got in contact with the coach out in Northern California, Austin Carter Samuels. He advised me to go the JUCO route, so I did. Started out in Monterey, California. Trained with him in the off season as much as possible. We kind of split our ways, and then the road continued from there, and I ended up at Northeast Oklahoma.
Now, at the JUCO in Cali, they don't have dorms because I was gonna go to a JUCO in Cali. I was out there for 2 weeks, and it was called Palomar. I was in the San Diego area.
Yeah.
So I was gonna stay there, but since they didn't have dorms in 2 weeks, and I was paying money trying to stay, I'm like, man, I gotta get out of here. I gotta find me a dorm, which I should have looked at that anyways, but I didn't. So I'm like, man, we got up out of there, and I was good and gone. So did Northeast Oklahoma, did they have dorms?
Yes, sir.
So that, now, how did you like it there? Because I know mainly having that dorm is the main thing. California would have a lot of people at their JUCOs if they had dorms instead. You got to always get an apartment.
100%. So the Cali route, it was rough. It was in my car for a month or two. But definitely a big blessing in Oklahoma to be in a dorm situation. Wasn't the greatest situation, but it made do. I see it helps a lot for sure.
Hold on now, you can't slide that in your car now. You stay in
Yeah.
the car?
Yeah, my old Jeep, yeah.
Man, how in the world you ended up in the car? Like I would have drove myself straight to another school. I would have left immediately because when I stayed in California for them 2 weeks, I had a dorm. I'm an apartment. So the guy had to dip. So I had to deal. He was like, man, I'm moving. I said, where you moving? He said, I don't know. I was like, Coach, where can I move to? Coach was like, man, you could call these different places. It was so much to put down. I got out of there. What made you just sleep in the car? Like, that's a bold move, man.
So I had eventually lived with one of the coaches out there, one of my
Yeah.
quarterback trainers.
Yeah.
And I was very immature at the time, and we kind of when we split our ways. So I had to move out, and I had a month to find a new place. So it didn't work out the first month, and then I got a couple guys together. We got a house on the beach. We got really lucky with that and blessed with the view for sure. But we made it work.
Yeah. So did you actually play there, or you red shirt, or you got up out of there in general? You didn't even get
I split time there with the other guy.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
when you made it to Oklahoma, you say they did have dorms, right?
Yes, sir.
So I know you was on cloud nine then, because that's something you ain't got to think about. Because you financial, even though they give scholarships, it don't be worth that much. So you got your dorm, you rolling. How was that?
It made do. It wasn't anything glamorous or classy, you know. It just you got down and dirty, and you got in and you got out, right? So
Yeah, yeah, in
made
and
it
out,
happen.
in and out. Did you
Yeah.
have any offers coming out of there? Because I seen in 2000 you had offers from D1 AA's. So
Yes, sir.
now in the mix of all that, did you ever try to go back, or your mindset was on, man, I'm a big time QB. I gotta make it to that level. I gotta just taste that level.
The mindset was definitely let's go FBS if we can until we
Yeah.
can't, you know. So I did have a couple offers out of NEO. I got a lot of looks D2, and I told myself the first Division One FBS school it takes me, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it and ride. Now check this. Did you go to that May camp? That May camp with all the JUCO guys? You didn't?
No, sir.
Okay, so when Coach Prime them got in contact with you, whether it's Coach Prime, whether it's Sean Lewis, or whoever got in contact with you, what time was it? Was it like an April, May? When was it did they get in contact with you?
So I originally reached out in December, January time.
Oh, you got at
And
them.
yes, sir.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I saw it was going down. I want to be a part of it. So I reached out, and they let me know it's up for grabs right now. Whatever happens, happens, and we'll see what happens at the end of the spring. So a couple guys ended up leaving, and I hit him up the next day, and it took off from there.
So you called again and like, hey, coach, what's up? I'm still here. I'm still ready to go. And what they said to you?
It started firing off. It started taking off from there. Got to know the coaches more. Got in contact with Sean Lewis, Coach Lewis. Coach Dodson was definitely the biggest help. He helped get me out here originally.
Now, what did Coach Lewis say to you? Because he coaching the QBs, so I know he get your film. If I'm here, I'm probably on the phone with you. All right, now I see this throw right here. Hold on, let me zoom it up. Let me see it. Now, what you was thinking on this play? We would have been quizzing right out the gate, but how was it talking to him?
Nah, he was very straightforward. Nothing promised, which is what I like.
Yeah.
Everything's just a chip in a chair, just a chance to compete, right? So with doing that, I was all on board. He didn't have to sugarcoat nothing. He didn't have to do anything like that. So
Ready to go. Did you get your
yeah.
AA degree out of JUCO?
No, sir. Took 3 full-term semesters. So
Okay, so you need one more. All right, perfect. Now,
yeah.
once you got here, when did you officially get to Colorado?
Ooh, like a month and a half ago, I think.
Month and a half.
It was right before that big break we had, right before 4th of July, like 2 weeks before that.
Okay, so you caught the end of June then, right at the end of June.
Yeah.
How has it been being out there with everybody and y'all doing what y'all do? You putting the work in the weight room, you putting the work in the film room, you putting the work in on the field. How has it been just being at the D1 level like you want to be, Power 5? Plus, you with none other than Coach Prime. So this just
Yeah.
a big blessing all the way around. So how I feel to be out there?
100% is a blessing. It's great, actually. You can't get any better than Colorado, right? It's just all scenery and it's beautiful out here. So on top of that, we got a lot of good guys out here. Everybody's getting close to each other, and it's just taking off, you know. And we're just grinding it out together.
Now I'm gonna back you though. What made you just get them a call? Like, what made you say, you know what? I'm finna call Colorado. I'm finna go. I'm finna do my best to get in contact. Like, what made you think to do them versus anybody else?
One, the scheme, the offensive scheme being an RPO offense. I
Yeah.
love RPO offense. There's always an option out of it. So, and nothing's completely engraved in stone, right? And with Coach Lewis, I saw his track history at Kent State, and it's a pretty powerful offense, regardless of who's playing. So, and then just the ability to play for Prime. I mean, you don't get to say you played for Prime many times in your life, right?
Yeah, you don't. You don't. You don't at all. Man, I like your mindset. What made you? Because I know what made me keep going when I was transferring and stuff. It's just that it's you believe and you could get it, and you just keep going and going and going until however it go. But it's all gonna come down to your work ethic, how focused you are. You know, you put in that work. I slacked off, so I know I hurt my own self. I was going for it, but I still wasn't going hard as I could go. So, what was your mindset to keep going and to keep grinding from high school to now? Like, what has been your drive and what kept you going through all this time, and especially when you slept in the car?
The first thing I ever said in high school when I started playing football, my ninth grade year, I looked at my grandparents and I told them I was going to put them in a cathedral one day. So now it's not Arizona like they wanted, but you know we could switch them over. It doesn't matter. We'll just beat them
Yeah,
this year. It's okay.
yeah,
But definitely, I had a really big help support system around me. There was a lot of ups and downs mentally for sure,
right.
from like injuries and this, that, and the third. I mean, I've got a lot of guys back home that have mentored me. I mean, Film to Field, Coach Brad Roach and
Yeah,
Coach Wilder, they've helped me a lot. They've taken me in like
yeah,
a little brother and kind of guided me throughout the process. So
yeah. So you've been good to go, man. What your family said when you decided to hit Colorado? Like when you told them, hey, or even your friends, like, hey, man, I'm finna go to Colorado. I'm gonna see what I could do. What did everybody start saying?
it was all of, I mean, there's been both positive and negative in everything you do in life, right? So there's been guys on social media ragging me and what I've done in my past. And it's like
Yeah,
we all learn, we grow, and sometimes we don't have the best years of our lives football wise, you know? So
right.
but a lot of my friends have been really cool about it. Family's loving it. They can't get too much of it. They're texting me every day, like wondering what's going on, and it's
Yeah.
just so nice, you know.
Now, when you finally got to meet Coach Sean Lewis, how was that?
Oh goodness, it was a little scary at first because not many guys are taller than me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He
Coach,
taller
coach
than you?
might he might have me by a half inch.
Golly, I didn't know he was that tall.
He's tall and he probably weighs about 230, 240, and he's built. He's a big guy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hundred
So
percent.
how was that when you met him? Like officially get to talk to him and sit down and talk.
I could only see like the greatness on the side of what he's doing. I mean, the way he talks is just so persuasive, and everybody's on board with each other. So it's really nice what we got going on, and he's really confident what we're going to do this year. So it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Ain't it though, man? Listen, I'm so ready to see y'all get out there and ball. Now, with you coming being a JUCO guy, you have more experience. Well, I think Colton is a JUCO. Is Colton JUCO? I can't remember.
No, sir.
Okay, so he high school too.
He's
So you
been
the
here.
only
Yeah.
one coming in with actually game time experience. Man, how does that feel going into that situation? I know you got to go out there and compete, but how does it feel knowing like you done been out there, you done seen some things, you done seen the blitz come, you tall, you strong, it ain't like they just gonna take you down. You boy, get out of here. You can step on them and move them out the way. So like, how I feel to be knowing that that's a benefit to you, really.
One thing I will say, one thing coming from the JUCO level, a lot of there's a couple key components that change. The
Mhm.
offensive defensive line definitely are way drastically different than what goes on in JUCO. I
Yeah,
mean, you got Chance Main coming off the end. That might hurt a little bit, you know?
yeah, yeah,
260, like flying.
yeah.
And then like the receivers and the DBs are all just really quick, have good releases. I mean, it's we all bleed, you know. We all play football at the same level, so
Right.
not much changes. It's just faster tempo, which is nice.
Now, again, I had the same dream as you, man. So when I finally made it D1, like finally on the D1 level, ain't no D1 double A, you just on the D1 level. One day I was sitting out there at practice, and you go, you go through your drills, but you're on your water break, and I'm just looking around, and it hit me, bro. I'm D1. So this what is this what it is? Like, have you had that moment? Like, man, I'm actually out here. I'm D1 now. Like, no matter how, no, they can't take that away from me. I'm D1. So have you had that thought while you've been out there? Or be so fast paced you don't get a chance to think like that?
I mean, I've had it, but I try not to base my life off of it,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just a normal person, just out here playing, right? So
yeah,
there'll be times where I'm sitting there taking water and I'm just looking around like, oh goodness, like I'm here, This is a completely different thing. This is what you've worked for your whole life. So yeah, it's definitely hit you a couple times, but you try not to think about it.
man. When you and Shador and all the other QBs out there, Ryan, Colton, and I can't think of the other QB, but
Kasem.
yeah, yeah. So when all y'all out there, man, how does that feel when y'all? I know everybody giving each other pointers where they seeing something. Hey, I seen this or I seen that. Like, how does it feel to be in that quarterback room like that?
It's good. I mean, I don't see much separation in the guys, so I think we're close together. Shador leads us as like the big brother, which is nice,
Yeah,
and points us all in the right direction.
yeah,
Make sure everybody's doing the right thing and seeing what you see. So with that, it's everybody's getting a chance to learn off each other. But yeah, I see us all kind of connected. We're not really separated too much,
yeah.
so it's really nice.
Now, check this. When you out there and you hike and you go through your little, you know how you give your fake move and you look
Yeah,
up and you about to sling it. Have you ever just when you about to throw it like, dog, them boys, wait, whoo. And then they running out to get it, and you like, he went and got that thing. Have you ever had
yeah.
that moment out there with him?
I had one today. Yeah, yeah. I
Who
got I
was
got
it with?
surprised by. Oh, I can't remember his first or last name. I'm still
Yeah,
getting to know the guys, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we were running one-on-ones, and I put it way out there. And he was there. Next thing you know, and I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, hey,
And
that
I've
speed,
definitely,
man.
yeah,
I,
I've been outran.
yeah, hey, that speed out there getting it. Now check this. Since you like the offense, and I love it too, because like I say, I tell everybody to it came from out of that Art Browse, and everybody tinker with it. So Dino Babers, that Sean Lewis followed, and Sean Lewis became his own head man. So everybody done tinker with it and put their own twist to it. But it originated out of Art Browse, and that Art Browse be booming. You either gonna try to stop the wide eyes, and we're gonna run it. Are we gonna run it and we're gonna bomb you? So either way, it's a win-win, like you were saying. So which one do you like? Because I done seen that offense when they have a quarterback who be throwing it. Now he can run it, but he throw it. Then I done seen it where QB he can run it and throw it. So what make you like that offense so much? Because you can pull it and take off, or you can hit it. Well, all of it.
You have something that replaces everything. So I mean, if we're doing an inside zone or something like that, just for instance, there's always going to be a hot control. There's always going to be something to replace something. So I'm definitely a pass first, run second kind of guy if I have
Yeah.
to. I like to get it to guys that are a little bit quicker than me and have more open awareness. So, I mean, if I can get downhill, I'll get downhill. Not very evasive. I just put my head down type deal. So,
And just run through them, choo and
yeah.
go. Now, do you like to be on film? Because it's a lot of cameras around y'all all day. So do you like to be on there or you lay back like, man, I'm all right. I don't want to be on there like that.
I don't really focus on it. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's cool to be on there and see yourself once in a while, but it's like if you put all your time and effort into that, I think you lose distraction of what's going on. But at the same time, it's very beneficial for the guys and what we got going on. So it's kind of a take it how it comes.
Yeah. Al Love said, ask Gavin, what does he think about them new Prime cleats?
I haven't got to put them on yet. They're still in the mix.
Yeah.
So I've seen them on a couple of guys here and there, and guys are trying them out. So I mean, we'll see how it turns out. I haven't seen them on my foot. But they look
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. You ain't got to rock them yet.
Yeah.
Hey, in due time. Tell me this, man. How was it when you finally got to either see Coach Prime up close and personal, as well as if you got the chance to actually sit down and talk with him or a brief conversation with him? How was that?
First time I ever met Prime actually was up in the quarterback room. We were sitting there watching some tape as I'm catching up on installs, and which Coach Johnson helped a lot with. But
Yeah.
we're watching install tape and we're going over things, and he just walks in and sits down. It's just us three in there and just talking football. I mean, it caught me off guard originally, and then I was like, oh, hey, how's it going, Coach?
Yeah.
You know,
And sitting
he's
there
a normal
chill.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, look, you can't beat that, man. You in a perfect situation to grow. And I know, man, just sitting there learning this new offense, and you know it's gonna roll. Like you done seen it roll plenty of times. Plenty. And then I believe Coach Sean Lewis, I want to say 2020, that offense was rolling in the passing and running and scoring. Like I'm talking about just straight rolling, man. Now, with the old lineman, how have you been kicking it with the old lineman? Because you know you got to make them boys. Hey, take them out. Hey, how that's been?
My roommate's actually one of our guards. Yeah, he's a younger guy. I'm taking him in a little bit. We've been kicking it.
Yeah,
Actually, today we're gonna play. We might be playing some video game or something later. Who knows? But we're gonna kick it out a little bit.
yeah,
Been chilling with some of the other guys. We all go hang out, go to the creek or something, and just enjoy the sun. So
and just chill.
yeah,
A. Jefferson said, how many years do you have left?
I have 3 to play 2. So I have
3 to
both
play
red
2.
shirts. Yeah.
Okay. So you getting it. Now, are you 6'6" or 6'5"?
It depends on what I'm wearing, you know. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks I look a little shorter, but I mean, I give myself the 6'6". It's 6'5" and like 5'8". It's come on, you know.
Well, yeah. Man, hey, go on 6'6". Yeah,
I'm
you
going
6'6",
6'6".
man. What coach? Hey, did Coach Pryor say like, no, boy, you told. Hey, you better be able to throw that thing now and get up out of there. You need to.
Nah, we haven't really talked a lot about like play and all that stuff. It's just we've kind of sat down in the same room, you know. He's really busy all the time, so
I can believe that.
yeah.
Coach G said, "What's your favorite food out there?" Well, favorite
Oh,
food overall and favorite food out there.
oh gosh. Favorite food from the calf, favorite food from the hill, and favorite food from the town.
Give me all of it then. If y'all
Oh,
give me what you want to give me.
there's too many. So with chef, I mean, we're eating salmon, steak, chicken, ribs. I mean, oxtail. It's just all good.
Yeah,
I definitely do take home an extra thing of pasta every day. I'm trying to get
yeah,
to 230, so
yeah,
eating that every day. But definitely, oh gosh, I might have to just say the steak. The steak's really well, you know,
yeah.
the
It's
steak, and then
5 pounds.
yeah, shout out to the pasta guy. That guy goes crazy over there too.
Getting that food up
Um,
there.
100%. And then I don't know. Illegal Pete's is kind of like it's kind of a good spot in town.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what's it called? Chipotle, but it's got
Oh,
its own
okay.
spin to it. Yeah.
Right. Um, Amon Jefferson said, "How do you feel? Having that JUCO grind different than the D1 grind? Like, what's the difference between them two?"
Um I will say a lot's different between the two from coaching standpoints, just because we have more abilities as a group
Yeah,
and how many people are helping us and coaching us through the process.
yeah,
In JUCO, I mean, I was up going to the gym by myself if I didn't feel like we worked out hard enough because we didn't have enough time.
yeah,
And time's a really big deal with football alone and JUCO. JUCO, we're really short-cut on time. So I kind of did a lot of my own things there. Got a lot of extra work in with the guys if I could. Now out here, I love it. I love
yeah,
how active we are, how we get in after each other, and we have the little thing that tells us who's pushing the hardest, and it's always a competition every day, and
yeah,
guys are lifting heavy, so it's nice.
yeah. Bubba Boomer said, "What's your favorite dessert?"
Oh gosh, Bubba. Uh, I don't know. Maybe a cookie. I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
I don't really eat sweets. I'm kind of a plain kind of guy, you know. So no ice cream, no nothing like that. So maybe a cookie.
boy, I wish I was like that. Boy, I eat something sweet every single day. Like every day, I'm getting something sweet. Um, Coach G say, "Are you nervous being a Power Five at a Power Five brand? Honestly, because Coach Prime brand, Colorado the brand. Like, are you nervous? Or you done
I,
got up, man, and you doing what you do? It ain't nothing to it.
I've thought about it. You know, at first I was like, oh goodness, this is something new, right? And then it's like you just gotta take it. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. It's just another day. You're just an athlete. You could be at the bottom of the bottom or the top of the top. It doesn't matter. You know, we're all here to do the same thing.
Man, you done talked up Chance Main. Chance Main said you ain't nervous. He said we ought to see you walking down the hallway with your chest poked out.
Oh, 100%. I love that guy. Me and him are cool for sure.
Yeah. Chance say, man, you walking down the hallway, your chest poked out. So you out there knowing you in the good spot. You chilling.
Hey, I'm here for one goal and one mission, right?
So tell me this, man. Look, since Chance watching you, when he come around that corner and they gonna say quarterbacks off limits. Man, you gonna hit him with a little something and dump it right in his face, tell him, boy, you was too late, or you gonna skip on him and tell him, hey, I see you if you want some. What you gonna tell him?
What's he gonna let me stiff arm him? Have you seen that guy left?
Hey, boy, he gonna coming head full of steam off that corner.
If he's coming from my backside, I might just have to duck. I don't know. But if I got a chance to get out of there, I'm gonna try my best.
Chance laughing like, hey, boy, hey, man. So what, you and Chance that became good friends up there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm actually gonna get him into fly fishing. Mark my word, he wants to.
Man, listen, John Snelson just talked about fly fishing. So why you like I know Chance like everything. Chance will kill a bear with his bare hands. Just
he's talked about it.
When I get ready to get up there, when I do get a chance to catch Chance and let him take me in the woods, I let him take me. I don't think nobody else could take me because I can't trust that. So when he take you out there, what, both y'all can kill his bear since y'all both so tall and swole up and big out there? Like, come on, bear, bring it.
Hey, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna die trying, right? So nah. It's just something to do, you know, something to kill your time. Fly fishing's fun. It's just you get to enjoy outside.
Have you done it up there yet?
Yeah, actually, I've caught a couple fish.
So y'all boys just be up there chilling. So Colorado just the place to be. You can kick it in the nature or you can kick it in the city part. So it's just it got everything you need.
100%. So like when we get out of practice one day after watching film all day, I'll be like, hey, you want to go out to the creek? And actually, me and my buddy Carter, my roommate, I've taken him out there, got him hooked on it. And then Tank, one of our linemen, he's caught his first fish out here. I got him hooked on it too. So
okay, so y'all boys out there chilling, man. Now, have you been? Do you like the mountains?
Yeah, actually, the first couple days I was out here, I went up on the hike to the Royal Arch, so that's pretty cool.
Okay. See, I want to go see y'all mountains. I want to go see the mountains. I want to go get the view. But I need somebody who ready to go head to head with a bear or whatever up there. I need that. When y'all go to the mountains, will it be a lot of people up there, or it kind of be like a few?
It kind of fluctuates.
I need a lot. I need a whole bunch of people out there for me to be out there.
It fluctuates actually. So like if you're going to hike up here, you'll either see locals or you'll see like just randoms coming in on vacation and stuff, just coming to hike. So I mean, there's somebody every couple feet, you know. It's not overly crowded depending on when you go. If you go on a weekend, you might see a couple hundred people. I don't know. I've never been on a weekend. So on the weekdays, it's pretty chill.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not scared of a bear out there right now. Come on, they're all hiding.
Hey, man, look, they can't get me to go out. I want to go. I do want to go, but man, I don't know. Big Jake say, "Are you the tallest QB?"
Yes, sir.
Tallest QB. Okay. Coach G said, "What's your major? Or what you gonna, get ready to major in?"
So as of right now, I'm in anthropology. I'd like to either minor in hospitality and big event management or major in that if I can get it switched over. I just got to take some classes to get that settled. So,
okay. Well, now I know the main goal, you want to hit that league, any other professional leagues, but I know you want to hit that. Outside of that, say you in your 30s, what would you want to be doing outside of football unless you come back to coaching? Like once you got to put up the helmet, put up the cleats, put up the shoulder pads, what would you want to be doing with your life? Would you want to coach or what would you want to do?
I don't know. I really haven't thought that far, but I mean, to like host Stagecoach or Coachella or something would be pretty cool, I guess. You know,
Yeah,
if
out
you
there.
get something like that going, that'd be pretty cool, right? So I
Yeah,
mean,
it
I haven't
would.
really thought about it.
It would. It would.
Yeah.
Now, are you in class right now? Do they make you take summer classes right now?
No, so actually, I'm not in class. Classes start for me in August.
August. What matter of fact, that's what I want to know. Do you know when do y'all actually start in August?
Everything starts rolling fall camp wise August 1st.
Oh, y'all finna get it on then. Uh Coach G said, are you ready? Are you ready to challenge Shador out there? You ready to challenge him? Ready to do? I know you putting your best foot forward. So basically, yes, but let me hear it from you.
I mean, I'm here for one job only, right? And that's to be a role player in the team to help the team be better. So
Right.
if it's pushing Shador, if it's just helping out the other guys, I mean, whatever we got to do to win, right? I'm just here to take it in and definitely do my best to help the team itself. So
Yeah. Man,
yeah.
what game you most excited for? Like,
Oh
which
gosh,
game are you like?
all
You
of them,
ready for TCU?
all of them,
All of them. Yeah,
all of
me
them.
too. Me too. Me too. I'm ready to. Um, I look Ryan Nicole. I just asked him. He say all of them. And she said the same thing. What games are you more ready for? But you said all of them. So I'm like you, man. Um,
Hopefully a New Year's Six bowl if we can make it happen.
man, what you say? Listen, I'm ready. Hey, man, I done told everybody. It's two things I know I want to come to. I have never been to a man, I ain't gonna put that out. But if y'all go to this game I ain't never, ever, 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 ever been to, I'm coming. I'm coming to that. If y'all make it to the Pac-12 championship, I'm coming, man. I'm just gonna get my flight and I'm gonna hit that. I'm going because it's gonna be in Las Vegas, y'all. I'm going.
It's on the board. We gotta make it happen now.
Yeah, man. Listen, when you in there with all the guys and y'all doing y'all thing, man, and you come from practice and y'all doing y'all thing, do you ever sit and say, man, I'm so glad all that stuff that I done been through behind me, like that has made you who you are today?
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's been some soul searching along the way, and then once you get here, it's like a big relief, kind of. It's kind of a new beginning, a new life
Yeah.
cycle. So it's really nice. Yeah.
Tony said, what is your strength as a quarterback? What's your strength?
Definitely the RPO offense for sure.
Yeah.
Just having the ability to change a game on the fly with whatever happens. I mean, you could set up in an Okie front, four down front, it doesn't matter. If something changes, you can always replace a blitz. You can always do something and replace something, which is nice. And it spreads the ball out for sure. But definitely probably my arm a little bit.
Yeah. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Um, Cover Song said, what's your longest pass in the game? And how
Oh
far
god.
can you throw it?
How far can I throw it? 74, 75.
Well, you slinging that thing.
Yeah. In a game, I don't really know. I mean, I didn't really have, I mean, 40, 50 yards. I don't really know. I mean, it's a lot of yak involved too.
Yeah,
It wasn't a lot of,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. There's not many
Oh,
times you really just yank back and throw it as far as you can in football.
yeah, you right. You right. Unless it's a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And that ain't even gonna you go gotta be close enough to even hit that. Bloofer said, what advice would you give to your teammates coming from JUCO?
Definitely stay focused. That's the hardest thing to do in JUCO. Everybody gets distracted easily. They're fresh into college. They're like, "Where's the girls at?" Da, da, da. Just stay focused on football. If you can sacrifice for 2 years of your life, it'll pay off in the end. And it's the same thing for a Division 4 or Division 1 4 year.
Yeah,
If you can sacrifice everything and make your life what it wants to be, so you never have to say like, "I wish I did this instead of this." You know what I mean? Or I could have done this better than I did that, right? So, I mean, staying on top of your grades is number one. It can be very, very unmotivating being in a junior college,
yeah.
100%.
Trying to get up out of there. Man,
Yeah.
they say your auntie in the chat, Auntie Amy.
Yeah.
Hey, if Auntie Amy in the chat, man, tell me a little bit about her, man. I know she probably been cheering you on since you was little. Little my nephew, go throw it, nephew. What? So,
She's been one of the biggest supports for sure.
yeah.
She's been there for me my whole life. I actually didn't start playing football until I was in 8th grade. So they started getting on the train in high school and coming to games and stuff when they can. They live out in Arizona, so it's been a little challenging for them. But definitely some great people. Love seeing my grandparents with Auntie Amy for sure.
Okay. So if they in Arizona, I believe y'all play Arizona State in Arizona, I think.
We do. They'll be there.
So yeah. So they already set for that game.
Yeah, they live in a little community outside of Tucson, so everybody's really big Wildcat fans.
Yeah.
And they've been wearing their Colorado gear around and stuff. It's so funny.
I know them people been on them. Pull that mess off, Amy. Pull it off.
I'd be more surprised to see them all switch over than them get mad at them.
That too, because they are supporting somebody that they actually know. Sometimes you can rock with a team, but when you get somebody that you know, so your nephew over there, let me get my CU stuff. Yeah.
I used to play. I've been playing golf there my whole life. So
wow. So boy, you be getting it in, man.
yeah.
So what do your parents say? Like, man, son, like, I'm so glad you fought through it, man. You here now, like, because this actually gonna be the most peaceful to me. You done had it. Like, you ain't got to worry about where you're gonna be at tomorrow. You ain't got to worry about where you're gonna be next year. You ain't got to worry about trying to hurry up and get out and go to another school, because you here now. Like, you here at an institution that you can finish up, get your college degree, say you're alumni, and you can accomplish all your dreams here, man. So how does it feel to finally be at peace on that end?
100% what you just said. It's definitely a peaceful thing because you come in, you know your role, right?
Yeah.
And me and my dad definitely shared a crying moment when it went down. But I mean, we've been working hard for it. Couldn't have done it without him and my family. So it's definitely been a journey. It's really nice to be here, not have to worry about what you're doing the next day, not having to worry about paying rent so you don't get evicted and stuff. You know what I mean? It's definitely different.
Man, listen, I know. I've been there. I know how I feel just to come and you set. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You finna eat 3 meals a day. You finna throw that ball. But hold on. Look like your pops in here too, man. Zach Logan?
No.
That?
That's my roommate from California.
He said, hold on. My boy said, as your father, I'm proud of you, man.
Shut up, Zach.
Zach, stop faking, man. Stop playing. What? Hold on. So, okay. What did it say your real dad name, man? Hey, Pops, I'm sorry. It came in as if that was you.
He knows.
So Pops, I'm sorry. Mr. A, Pops, I'm sorry.
Dad knows the inside joke. Zach he's always made an inside joke about, oh, I'm Pops. When we lived out there together. So it was funny for sure. Yeah. But Dad's Peter Kuld. Yeah.
Okay. LF said, ask Gavin what is special about the offense. He said, what you like about it? What make it special? Which I know you done touched on the RPO, but
I mean, have you seen the roster?
Talent, yeah.
Have you seen the roster? Have you seen how deep we are at every position? I mean, we have 6 running backs that are proven at the FBS level that can run the football flat out, right? That off the bat. And then you got the O-line. And then you got receivers. I mean, they flat out fly. They all know, they're all smart too. They all see through one lens that we see through, and that's what we've been working for. They know what to do, where to sit it down in certain places, and how to break out of this and do that to help us as quarterbacks.
Our Lord said, what kind of music you listen to get ready for the games?
Oh God, it depends on how I'm feeling. I mean, you might see me walking out like before the game in a cowboy hat, listening to country music, right? And then it might get into the point where I'm listening to some Lud Bow or who knows, you know?
Yeah.
And then it comes into the calming moment. You can't be too hype, you can't be too low. So you got to turn on some just instrumentals before the game. I mean, it's all over the place. It's a routine for sure.
have you sat down and asked maybe the old lineman that came from Kent State or the Jackson State players that seen Coach Pryor? Have you asked either one of them guys, like, man, how's it on game day with Coach them? Like, how they get down on game day? Or that
I
ain't even
haven't had a
crossed your
chance.
mind? They ain't
Haven't
even
had a
crossed.
chance. I'm actually one of my other roommates in my apartment is actually Savion Wilkerson. So yeah, he played for Prime last year, which is pretty dope. And then we got
Yeah.
Hank. Hank, he's one of our running backs as well. So we're kind of a close knit little group. We're all chill. So
So y'all got the offense rocking together. I see. I like that.
kind of
Yeah,
sort of, yeah.
I see. Dom said, "What number do you want?"
If I can get it just because of my signature, I would take 3 for sure.
You get number 3.
Yeah, G3K. That's my signature because I got 3 middle names. So it'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, it would. David Payne said, "Very proud of you, nephew." Now I don't know if that's
My
for
God.
real.
That's all guys from Monterey, man. They're all kicking
So
in here.
that's not no uncle.
No.
Man, all your boys clowning tonight, man. All your boys clowning. Zach called you. Well, I guess you just said it. G3K.
Yeah. Yes,
Man,
that's sick.
all your boys clowning, man. All your boys clowning. I don't know who's who because everybody playing with you, man.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, man.
JB said, "What advice would you give to your younger self?"
Oh goodness. Definitely stay in one spot. Tough it out. You know what I mean? If I would never have left my first high school, I mean, I might have put their first state title on the board. You never know, right?
Yeah,
It'd have been nice because we my projected senior year, we had some really good guys, and they got pretty deep. They just needed one more guy. You know,
yeah.
I mean, just staying committed to one place. Definitely get out of the hole. I'm going to hit the portal. I'm going to go here, do this, do that. It's like just get in and get out. You know,
Yeah.
stay together and lean on a
Stay
lot of
together.
people.
Yeah. Cufflink said, "How do you feel about Coach Mo's training?"
I mean, I love it. It's great. I mean, his music choice at times can be a little different, you know, a little Rihanna and something going on in there.
What he be playing? What he be playing in there?
The other day we listened to Rihanna in the middle of the gym. I'm like, yeah, what are we doing?
Hold on now, which Rihanna song? Cause which
Oh
Rihanna
God,
song?
I don't remember.
He could have had the one saying, you know, work. He telling you to work. He could have been playing that.
It was something off the wall. I'm like, hey, can we switch it up in here? You know?
Yeah. Jamming in there. Let me see. Well, I think Tony kind of similar asking the same question. How do you like the workouts? Well, how do you like the workouts? How do workouts feel? Because you
so
coming when you
as a quarterback, yeah.
You doing it.
As a quarterback, we have our own little sanction. They have our own kind of. It's not very customized. It's just a couple things are different quarterback movements. But it's definitely a good lift for sure.
Yeah.
Some of those guys can move some weight.
Out there getting it, ain't
it?
Yeah. Snoop said, "Man, I'm proud of you, Gavin, all the way from NC, aka Willie."
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Nah, I don't know that. I don't know that tag, but I definitely know what Wilmington is and all that. So.
Oh, okay. Zach want to know what's the difference between JUCO and D1. What's the difference?
A lot. Food. Number one, the food. I've gained 10 pounds since I've been here. I've been gaining like a pound every other day, which is great. And just the utilities. Like the first day I got here, I go into the Hag building, and it's like they just start listing off all these people that are here to help, and you're like, whoa, I've never had that before. The support system. So it's really nice.
Chance Main want to know, man, like, how was it for you on your Instagram picture and that Twitter shot we done seen? You hurdling people, you just jumping over people like it ain't nothing.
That was a good one because I used to hang out with those guys in Tyler, Texas when I lived in Texas for a little bit.
Yeah.
And It was definitely a high intensity moment. Everybody went a little crazy. We were celebrating a little bit, but I got smacked right after it.
Right after, man, what's the odds they caught that picture though? What
Yeah.
they said when they caught it? Did somebody tell you at the game, like, hey, I got the picture of you hurdling, man, when you jumped over?
Actually, I think it was one of my good buddy, Easton Smith's photographer that got it. And he was like, yo, check this picture out. I'm like, no way. Like, you got that.
Somebody from Salisbury, North Carolina, say they your brother, man, and they love you, bro. Now, has the thin air been getting to you? That ain't nothing to you.
At first, I mean, I came out here a week early before I moved in just so I could get initiated with the air, because you're so high. So at first, the first day I went to run 3 miles and I was breathing hot fire. It was bad.
Yeah,
It was bad. It is the longest 3 mile run I've ever taken in my life.
it was
And
like that.
then, yeah, a couple of days later, I got it down to 20 minutes, 20 minutes of some change. And I was like, all right, we're good. And then it's definitely a little different. Definitely a little different for sure.
CJ Joy said this man on a snowboard goes crazy. You be snowboarding?
That man on a snowboard goes crazy. Let me tell you
So
about it.
CJ goes crazy on a snowboard.
He just hyping me up, but that man goes crazy. He's sending backflips and all types of stuff.
So he acting like he finna get a contract with somebody.
If we can make it happen, let's make it happen.
Hey, my boy, so now how are you on the snowboard? See me, I don't get on regular skateboards or whatever boards. I don't get on no boards, hoverboards, skateboards, snowboards. I don't get on no boards. So when you out there, that ain't nothing to you. Just hop on and go with it.
Now, I will say, snowboarding back home, you're snowboarding on ice. So the fear factor's there. I mean, I've dislocated a rib doing it. I took a big fall last year. So, I mean, I didn't even know what happened. I got back on the lift. I was with CJ, actually, and I go like this, and it was, I was like, oh, I popped it back in.
Oh, boy. Well, hey, I'd have laid out there all day, call all the thing about.
No. And it's fun. I mean, snowboard is fun. You just send it just the whole way, And then he actually taught me how to hit some rails and stuff and how to throw some 360s and things like that.
Man, Malik Turner, everybody showing you love, man. Malachi Turner say what's happening.
That's my brother right there.
Oh, that's your brother, like real brother, or brother like we
got out the mud together. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Freshman year.
Salty said, do you get a chance? Did you get a chance to meet Russell Wilson or work out? Well, did you get a chance to meet him when he came out there?
No, I've seen him. I mean, he's been there the past 2 days. Hopefully, I want to throw with him one time or two. But it gets a little, you don't want to get in the way. He's getting prepped for the season and stuff. So it's like there's a point in time where you don't want to step on toes too much.
Yeah.
But it's definitely cool seeing him around the facility, 100%.
Okay. Man, look, I ain't going to hold you, man. I appreciate you coming on with us. Man, listen, I love your mindset. Matter of fact, bro, I love the fact that from 8th grade to now, me and you talking. It could have went another whole way. It could have went a different way where I didn't know you, you didn't know me. But from 8th grade to now, whatever you got inside you, your mindset, your drive, your focus, your family pushing you, whatever it is, you got something, boy. You got something, man. You can bottle that up and sell that. You can bottle that, sell that anywhere across the country, and that'll sell like wildfire, man, because you got something, man. You done went from changing high schools, changing Jucos, and I get that. I done that too. Sleeping in a car till now you in a situation where you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's wake up, grind. Wake up, film study. Wake up, class. Wake up, get it. Like, that's all you got to worry about. This the best situation to me you done been in, period. Like, you can't ask for nothing better than that. So, man, I'm happy for you. I'm ready to see you take off like a rocket, because sometimes people need that. Sometimes people need that foundation, that set situation where you ain't got to be thinking about this, that, and the third, like everything laid out. So now, to me, this way you're gonna get to flourish at, man, because now your mind clear. Everything is off your plate. It's just football, class, and do it again. Football class, do it again.
100%.
Football class, do it again. Like, this your situation, man. I'm ready to see you flourish, man. I'm ready to see you do whatever you do with this black and gold on, all black, all white. I'm ready to see you do it because your situation is perfect, man. People don't understand that when your mind clear and everything smooth. Like, I know you got to grind. I know that's still there, but still everything else off your plate, man. You done been through a lot. So I'm proud of you, man. May God bless you to have an amazing season, man. May God bless you to whatever you dreaming you want to do at Colorado. May God bless you with more than that. Like, whatever you are dreaming of, man. May your family get to come to games. May you get to see the family in Arizona. May, if they want to come to every game, man, every game they do, man. May that offense fit you like a glove. I'm talking about you out there, you doing it. Like, they like, ooh, that boy. So however it go, man, may God bless you, man. And bless everybody on the squad, man. May the O-line, man, open up holes so big. You like, this is crazy. Well, let me run it for a TD. Let me jump off in there. Running it, man. The defense doing what they doing. May the season go so good for y'all, man. That whatever Coach Pryor dreaming up, it exceeds his expectations, man. But blessings to you. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Auntie the only one I really know in here for real, because she got your same last name. Auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie say love you, man. She say love you, nephew. She the only one I know. Because everybody else, they don't believe me. They don't play. But listen, man, blessings to you, big dog. I am so happy for you, man, because I went the Juco route. I done went over there to Cali like you did. I done seen how it is out there, so I get it. And now to be home at a great spot, and then, man, you look like everything going for you, man. Your friends linking up, everybody rolling, man. You got you some real brothers. You done left some brothers and gained. Well, you not left them because you still rocking with them. But
yeah.
And that thing finna keep growing, man. So, hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on, man, and do your thing. Hey, film to feel showing you love too, man.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, tell everybody, I didn't get to do it with John, so my bad on John. Tell everybody how they can get with you on your social media.
My Twitter is GKULD, my last name. Instagram's my full name, Gavin.KULD. What else is there? Facebook, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
I got influencer too. I'm on there somewhere. So I mean, trying to expand the brand, you know.
Yeah, got to. Do you got any YouTube?
No, actually not yet. Not yet. I might come into play soon. Who knows? We'll see.
Hey man, when y'all go fly fishing, y'all record that and put that on Instagram. So let me see y'all do this fly fishing.
All right. We'll see what's going down.
Do it. All right. Hey, man, appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you for spending time with us and the family. And man, hey, do your thing this year, big dog.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Stay in contact.
All right. Yes, sir. We will, because TCU I'll be there, Nebraska I'll be there, USC I'll be there. I'm trying to get to Oregon as well. So hey, we finna see each other for real. But yeah, appreciate you, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey, y'all. Hey, that's another A. We got a name. That's back to back. Two of them. We had John earlier. Now we got Gavin. Hey, Gavin, your homeboys. Hey, appreciate y'all. Y'all boys funny, man. Y'all got me on that. Y'all got me. Hey, but listen, blessings to y'all, man. Hey, I want to see Gavin do what he do, y'all. He done came a long ways, man. Y'all don't understand how that Juco stuff really is. Juco in Cali is different. Juco with dorms is different. When you finally get to D1, it's like a load lifted off you. So y'all gonna get to see this man flourish, because his whole everything way better. Weight room way better. Film study way better. Coaches way better. The whole thing. Players way better. So he gonna get better and better and better. So hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, y'all know we're gonna do the after show. Rock out with me on the after show. Hey, listen, Gavin 6'6", boy. 6'6". Ain't no 6'5". Y'all get that 6'5" out of here. He's 6'6". He could run it, he could throw it. So however it is, we ready. Hey, appreciate you coming on, Gavin. Holla, holla, holla. Yeah. Hey.